Hey guys, scientist, TV man here. Episode 74 just got finally released 11 days ago and became the most legendary episode ever. And 10 days after the release, we got another video on the Boom channel, which is compilation of season 24. Episodes with extra scenes few days ago. So I have just tons of information to think about. And I also know what will exactly happen in next episode. So today, I'll be discussing the hottest theories that majority of Skibidi fans are thinking about right now and give my personal takes on what will exactly happen in episode 75. Today, I will also discuss when the next episode will come out. Now, get prepared with your cookies and tea ready also. Watch this video to the end because this video is really interesting. And make sure to subscribe my channel. So once the new leaks drop, you'll get my analysis soon as compared to others. Also, give this video a like and be sure to join my Discord server to get the leaks of your favorite Skibidi toilet universes. Anyways, let's go. I want to start with saying that episode 75 will be in several parts. Why? Because making of one single 7-minute episode took Boom's all of time. I also think that it will be 2 parts long episode. I don't think so. He will do hype this episode, however. Still, the theories I have makes me to think that this episode will be also very important. Finally, I want to say that episode 75 will be 2 parts long and much likely 1 part for 4 minutes. Speaking of parts, I meant that this episode will showcase different plot arcs. Let's go in deeper. In episode 75 or a later episode, we see where Titan TV Man teleported to, and we will see repair speaker man and possible TV men and cameraman to repair TSM, and UTTM will teleport away after TV scientist says something on the lines, "We need their leader and bring me with you." Then they teleport to where G-Man is, and his squad is there with him, and they start attacking him. But he says you get 1 chance only while his squad attacks him, and G-Man will tell his squad to stop or don't attack. But they don't listen. So either UTTM has to do something, or G-Man does something. And finally they stop, and then TV Scientist talks to G-Man for a bit, then they teleport away, or the Astro Army shows up and they start fighting. But G-Man says, "Give me a minute before running away," and then UTTM or TV Scientist says, "Effing great," and they fight for a few seconds before TCM flies over and attacks them from behind. But they are still losing, and TSM gets teleported with a jetpack so he can fight, but in the end, they are losing, and they are about to die, and the video ends there. And then in the next episode, it starts at the same as episode 75. And before they die, G-Man pulls up as a Titan and fights them all off and tell UTTM to teleport away and get to safety. And either he does, or he teleports TCM and TSM and goes to help G-Man, and they win the fight. Theory 2. We see the detective in a room alone with Lucky Cameraman, and the detective tries to talk to him and get answers, but he doesn't say a word. So the 2 cameraman guards put their gun close to him, and then he starts to speak, and option 1, the secret agent saves him by giving him strength and destroying the handcuffs. And he starts to attack the cameraman, managing to get one of their guns and kill the other one, but doesn't kill the detective, and then he runs out the room, and the cameraman base goes into lockdown, forcing him to hide, but the secret agent teleports him away and talks to him. Option 2. They talk to him, and he either lies or tells the truth, and then they let him out, or they kill him. Or after telling the truth, the secret agent teleports him and kills him, or kills him there while saying you had 1 job and failed, then proceeds to do what he did to Plunger. So the detective can't look at the footage or does something with his body so they can't get his tape, then the video ends there, or theory 1 is put together with this, or we see camera women's POV and see what happens with them and the infected human. Or we see all of this in the next episode, theory 3. Lucky Cameraman will get interviewed by the detective and by secret agent, meaning I'm sure you will convince, meaning that he on their side, even though they may think that he isn't, as he helped the toilets and can't trust him because of that reason. Shortly after, they might start to believe him and trust him, but may want to see his record tape but will refuse, and then start to wonder if we can trust him. Option 2. that when the secret agent said you will convince them, he meant that he will convince them that he isn't with the secret agent because he doesn't want other people to know he is a thing, and that's why he was making him act like a normal cameraman even though he had that device helping him. Theory 4. In episode, we just see more of the TV man base and possible the speaker man base, where we will see and learn more about their base and see new characters from speaker race, and we will see UTTM and TSM. And TSM will be sad, but the other speaker men will try make him happy, and even UTTM, but they won't, and he will just sit there sad while getting repaired while we are in his POV, or our POV can see him on like a tablet and just looking at photos and videos of him and TCM, and that will be the entire episode. This will probably be a later episode and won't see this till episode 77-80, as TCM will need to get repaired before he can fight again. I also think that we will be shown the Astro troops moving towards the G-Squads, and maybe the TV Man Titan helps G-Man and Squads by using teleportation technology, and the Alliance will help G-Man to make him a Titan. For episode 76, maybe we will be shown a new Alliance. For episode 77, there will be a fight between the Astro Squad with the TV Man Titan, the G-Man Titan, and the Titan from the new Alliance. Why not the Speaker Man Titan? Because the Speaker Man Titan is very badly damaged, which is impossible to attack the Astro Squads. Theory 5. I have a theory. What if G-Man was a commander of the Astro Toilets? However, the UFO toilet disagreed with him and had taken his role as commander. We always see UFO as an important figure even though he is very small. So it makes sense for him to be a commander after UFO had taken G-Toilet's role. He escaped to Earth, where he sang the toilet song, creating his own Skibidi army. Maybe the scientist was the past head of Alpha Hill's lab, and that would make the relationship between secret agent and scientist more believable. Edit. More about scientist and secret agent. To add more on the scientist being past head of Alpha Hill's theory, what if his jealousy had caused him to take G-Man's side? And after his own base being blown up by the spider toilet, the Skibidi army invaded Alpha Hill's lab, killing most people inside or turning them into Skibidi toilets. And from there, scientists had taken control once again and started larger-scale projects such as mutants and G-toilet upgrades. Theory number 6. Theory for episode 75. Continuation of the dude that made a theory about the episode 69 part 1 reference of Plunger and Dark Speaker Man. The episode starts out as UTTV and TSM arriving at Speaker Base with a POV cameraman watching them as TSM gets mad at UTTV for not saving UTC. Episode 69 part 1 reference. So in return, to calm TSM down, UTTV connects to UTC's POV as the POV cameraman zooms into UTTV's screen, similar to EP74 when UTTV found the G-Squad, to show TSM that UTC is fine. We then see some explosions as the Astros chase UTC. As the Astros chase him, UTC comes to a stop where he fights back, but we get a cliffhanger as the last scene of his POV would probably be him losing. But I will predict that the full fight of the Astros and UTC will be on Season 25, or in EP76, where it will be only UTC versus the Astros, but we will get full version where we get a plot twist to when UTC is probably losing into making a comeback and defeats the Astros, but we all know Dafuk is gonna play mind games with us to make us think what the outcome of the battle would be. So because of this, EP75 cuts short to when he loses as we disconnect from UTC's POV. UTTV shows a worried face while TSM is sad, wondering how his best friend is doing and if he is ever going to survive, as he in the repair center of the speaker base getting repaired, as the other speakermen try to cheer him up. At this episode, we may see a scientist speakerman that tells UTTV, in subtitles, because speakermen can't technically speak. To go make this right by listening to Scientist TV Man's words to go and find Guimon, to hopefully make arrangements as the fate of UTC lies on this agreement, as the episode ends with him teleporting to where Uncle Jimmy is. Or back to when UTTV connects to his POV, we zoom into UTC's POV, but this time the secret agent intervenes and gives him the power to escape the Astros by giving him the warping ability, turbocharging his jetpack to make him faster than the Astros. The Astro Claw of UTC might play a part in helping him escape, as we may see an ability of it that we've never seen before in the Alliance. That is warping ability of the Astros, which will most definitely be a backup card for UTC when the Astros catch up to him. Theory 7. The lucky cameraman gave false info to the detective cameraman. The detective cameraman, thinking lucky cameraman, is saying false info. So the detective cameraman told the cameraman to get a gun. Then the cameraman got a gun and put the gun beside lucky cameraman. Head and the lucky cameraman still told false info. But more believable, since in 22 season, the secret agent said, "I am sure you're gonna convince them." What you guys think? Write in comments below. Now let's discuss the release date of the episode. I think that episode 75 will come out on 27th of June. That's just my guess. And here I want to end this video. Hope you loved this video. I will also make a part 2 for this video. Thanks for watching Scientist TV Man out.